Volume check here. Come on. Mic connected. Mic is connected. Let's go. Alright, we're in round 6 right now of Barney Smith against Bellotti. Bellotti is currently on the verge of getting stopped and then obviously just walks through it because he's got a granite chin like, but we're back, we're back. Very short live stream for UFC Belgrade. Oh, huge shots going in right now from Barney Smith. He's fighting brilliantly with his punch selection on the counters. Bellotti's just trying to get close and make it rough in the clinches, but he's not really got the space in there to get a power shot off or do anything really significant. Brilliant body shot from Barney Smith there. That might be the way to go, considering this guy's not going down to the head as much. Nice body shot there. Brilliant sharp punching from Barney Smith in this fight. Good and the nice counter or jack hook, sorry. Went down to the center. Oh, nice wee bolo uppercut, straight left. Jab. He's sharp here, like uppercut in the inside. I mean, Bellotti's fight is always to make it a war, but it's just not working out in this sort of style matchup tonight. That's round 6 done there. We're back. O'Leary in the main event. Let's go. I mean, Bellotti's getting through with a lot, like, he's getting through with shots whenever he's close up in the clinch, but the shots he's getting hit with, I mean, bang, uppercut to the body, bang, straight left, right hook. Like, he's getting pinged about in the head, like. I'm surprised he hasn't been down yet, to be completely honest, but obviously he's a very, very tough fighter. Few shots here looking low on the replay from Barney Smith. See here, Bellotti goes in, lands a nice right hook in the inside. The sort of, like, the problem is, though, he gets, like, very, very close up. I should have done the round timer. Hold on. I did change it, so we're chilling. Yeah, round 7 underway in this one. Nice 1-2 there from Barney Smith. Nice jab as well, just catches Bellotti coming in, dead on, jab on the nose. That does the job there. Nice sort of check hook, nice straight left. Really, really like this guy and his style, to be honest. Nice check hook again. Great work to get out of the way of that jab. And that's what he sort of got there as well with the fighter. Like, Bellotti, just whenever he does get in the inside, just tie him up, move around him, get out of there, reset the position, and then walk him back onto your shots. And there's a brilliant uppercut on the inside from Barney Smith, who lands a left hook. And he's sort of fighting back on the inside too. And look, he's sort of winning those exchanges at times, but that's obviously the fight Bellotti wants, and he's picking him off at range here. Really nice with the lead uppercut, so he is, on the obviously backhand. Nice defense there in the Philly shell. Good uppercut on the inside. Gets hit with a huge right hook though from Bellotti. And that's more of it there to just tie Bellotti up and make sure he doesn't get you. I have the right hashtags in this. Yeah, I do. Great fight so far though. Barney Smith holding up cardio wise too as well with his style so far into these late rounds. Bit lazy to that one too to the body. Yeah, gotta watch, but straight back on it. Really sharp work. Really nice 1-2 and uppercut combination punching is sharp. Right hook, left hook. Sorry, it is. Gotta love it when someone's a southpaw. Pink skies out here. Nice. If you are, always look out your window. Do you know what I mean? Might be a good view out there. Anyways, nice body shot there from Barney Smith. Right hook, left hook. Brilliant uppercut onto the right hook. Uppercut again on the inside, getting teed off on a bit by Bellotti here, who goes to work again with that lead right hand, but isn't really getting much off it. Does that time, gets countered with an uppercut on the inside, trying to work the body here, but Barney Smith's working good up in close with the uppercut, ties up Bellotti and breaks the, or separates again the distance. Nice quick uppercut there from him. Getting very loose now with his style. Good. Straight left. Good uppercut. What a shot. Stays on his feet, but that shot was spectacular. Brilliant. Just sharp. Really fast lead uppercut, and he does it again. Pilates getting hit with a lot of stuff here, man. Them uppercuts are phenomenal. Oh, first time. Huh? Let's go. And we see here the champ ringside. Anthony Kikachi obviously just beat Jazza Dickens there in March, it was, for the WBA title. Let's go. Let's see what he is doing next. Hopefully sometime soon. Would love a unification. I really would love the unification on the Croke Park card with Navarrete. But look, didn't work out. We're on the round 8 here. I'm still trying to put out the tweet. Nice counters again from Barney Smith. Just trying to keep Bellotti at range. Brilliant. Lead hand uppercut, left hand. And again with that straight left. Uppercut now. He's probably wondering what else. Oh, gets hit with a huge right hook. Probably wondering what he's got to do to just get this guy out of here. Like, hasn't even stumbled him. He's been hitting him with some of the sharpest shit I've ever seen. Bellotti just walks forward. Lands his own shot that time. What a comeback this would be. Not that he's showing much signs of it, like, but I'm just saying. Nice lead hook there as well. But Bellotti again on the inside. Nice uppercut from Barney Smith though on the inside. He's very sharp. I actually didn't know about him till this fight, so maybe that's my fault, but nice jab, backhand uppercut now. The backhand again from Barney Smith. Now he throws it to the body. And he throws it back to the head and lands a lead right hook in there. But here comes Bellotti on the inside again. Barney Smith doing the right thing to just clench up there. Nice straight shot up through the guard again from Barney Smith, who jabs, then Jack hooks, then throws the uppercut to the body, then throws it to the head, then throws that counter. He gets hit with a 1-2 though from Bellotti, who's still, even after all the shots he's been hit with and everything, he's marching forward, trying to get close up, trying to land that one big shot to change the fight. Nice work to the body here from Bellotti. Nice uppercuts going in now for Barney Smith. Wait, slips that jab. Great work. Nothing's cleaner than some nice head movement. Using his head in the inside Bellotti, is he? Seen someone in the crowd saying that, like, I don't know whether that happened or not, but uppercut, lead hand, lead hook too, like, that's insane. He went lead uppercut, backhand, right hook. That's ridiculous. Uppercut again, and a right hook now. Bellotti just chasing Barney Smith down. This is an insane performance. See here, nice jab from Barney Smith into the uppercut, the right hook on the inside, dodges that left hook from Bellotti, which was a dangerous shot. Now he's landing his own uppercuts again on the inside. 3 in a row, 4 in a row. They end that round in the clinch. Another phenomenal round for Barney Smith. Insane uppercuts. Pierce O'Leary comes out tonight. Obviously, the next rising star for Dublin boxing, I think it's fair to say. IBO world champion. We say Mark Chamberlain warming up here, but he's a special fighter in my opinion, and he could be involved in a pretty big fight with Sean McComb. I'd love to see it, but you know, Got the backing of Steve Collins, who obviously beat Chris Eubank Senior. I was going to say junior there, but senior, and I believe he was undefeated, was he? He's in a very good phase, and he beat Nigel Benn too. So he beat the both of them, the two British boxing legends. He beat the both of them. Uh, yeah, great fighter back in his day. I say that by the way because people always talk about Eubank and Ben, and they're really big names, but then he beat both of them. Do you know what I mean? Nobody really talks about him like that. It's because of the star level, probably, but that uppercut's ridiculous. Like, it's one of the nicest shots I've ever seen in my life. When you really counter perfectly with an uppercut, which in my opinion Barney Smith's done a lot in this fight, it's beautiful to watch. Like, now he's going to work with the body. You know, like when someone has this sort of style where they're a sharp puncher, but they're really accurate and they land really nice with their shots. It's a very nice fight to watch. It's a very nice type of fighter to watch, and you see like the ability to put someone out is there. I would say, but obviously he's just fighting an absolute brick wall right now. But beautiful shot selection, very accurate, great like technique on the punches with the uppercut and stuff, especially the lead uppercut that he's threw a few times here. Threw a few times here. Certainly an interesting fighter to look out on or look out, keep an eye on. I mean. It's been a good card. You obviously had fighters like Sean McComb on the prelims. Then you had that absolute back and forth war, and there still has not been an update yet on Lee Rees, but obviously we all hope that he will be good and he makes a recovery. Um that absolute war between him and Gary Cully. And then you had another couple of fights on there. You had Bobby Flood there, you had Princess Muhammad's son on there. Lottie's putting a lot on here. Dana White was asked about signing Usman Nurmagomedov, and he had like a really big smile on his face and said, "Sure, it's probably done already." To be fair, great shot from Barney Smith there. Good uppercut again. You got to think the solar plexus or something maybe is the place for that, but Belotti's just tough, like, isn't he? Giorgio Vescioli's someone that's got that sort of style that Barney Smith has. He's someone I believe we're going to see go right to the very top of the game. So nice straight left, nice uppercut, and a hit. Oh my, what a check hook. Brilliant body shot. Uppercut from Barney Smith. That one might have buckled the legs of Bellotti, but they're in the clinch. Uppercut, lead hook. Ooh, nice overhand from Bellotti. Uppercuts and hooks on the inside though from Barney Smith. What a round. How are we doing in here? I'll put a wee poll. Why not? See his uppercut on the inside. Bang, what a shot. Barney Smith's flipping class here. Like, I've never even seen him before. I don't know how. But that style, watching that, you go watch that style all day. It's very, very clean. Like, very good puncher. Kevin Holland's looking a rematch with B-Rod. Uppercut again, check hook on the inside now. Brilliant shot to the body from Barney Smith. Maybe that one just stung a bit to Bellotti, but he's still digging forward here on the inside. This guy is insane in the head. Huge shots going in now from Barney Smith. A stoppage to seal off this performance would be insane. Don't know if it's going to come though, because the shots that I mean, he's landed 164 power punches and he's through 400 and he still looks very sharp. He doesn't look tired at all. He's still very defensively aware. He's still got great timing. He's still landing great shots. Hard punches too. Bellotti going to the body more, but you know, oh, nice body shot from Barney Smith there. Ben Davison coaches him too, like. It's for the IBO title, isn't it? It's by some fighter, like. Nice hook there, nice job. 1-2, what a shot. Body, maybe going to seek out the finish in the end of this round here. Bellotti backing off, finally. Barney Smith going in with a lot of shots now, surely. Unloading combination, uppercut now, right hand, left hook. Body shot, right hook, uppercut now. Misses the 1-2. Bellotti's got a lot of swelling over his right eye. Uppercut, what a punch. The legs definitely went for a second there, but once again, luckily for Bellotti, he lands in the clinch. Holy. This guy is impossible to put down right now. Nice job. Barney Smith sort of seeking to destroy here. Uppercut. Fixing the inside. Now you're going to look to break that clinch, lad. You maybe get the finish here. He doesn't even need to drop him. He just needs to maybe get him on the ropes and unload a combination. See if he can get him out of there. Uppercut again. Uppercut to the body now on the inside. And again. They break the clinch. Uppercut. Body shot. Brilliant work from Barney Smith. Left hook on the inside now. Uppercut again. Bellotti holding. They're both holding, to be fair. Oh, dangerous one there. Barney Smith just slipped. Like, would have been one of the nastiest counters ever, but too much space was took up by Bellotti and he was covered. Uppercut, what a shot, and again. I have no clue how he hasn't went down. They're gonna hold on here to the end. Uppercut on the inside. Left hand. That is gonna be it. What a fight. Barney Smith, mate. Unbelievable performance. That's one of the sharpest performances I've seen in a while. That was very, very good. Really, really like that shot selection and stuff. And the fact that he stayed that sharp throughout the whole 10 rounds and Bellotti just kept coming forward and won't go down too. He's kept going. What a shot. See that late uppercut? Unreal. Yeah, let's go. 100%. Be watching him from now on, probably. With Queensbury too, which is great for him. That was a phenomenal performance, like, so what else is there to say, really? Ryan Garcia, Connor Ben going down on the 12th of September. What a fight that's going to be. I mean, it's getting, like, honestly, I think Ryan Garcia is going to knock Connor Ben out early, but it's getting interesting considering every time I see him, he's either fighting, you know, that one person. He was sparring on Neon stream. Then he was sparring Jason the Wayne. Then he was beating Joe Hendry over the head with a guitar. in WWE, and then he was what else is he doing? He was out singing Michael Jackson and dancing and stuff. So it's not the greatest stuff I'm seeing right now from Ryan Garcia, but I still think he'll win. It's either that there, and then you see the contrast. You like scrolling through TikTok. I'll be like Ryan Garcia dancing and doing Michael Jackson dance moves while singing, and then the next one he's dancing in the WWE and he's hitting people with head with guitars, and the next one he's knocking Jason Wayne out, and then you scroll to the next reel and it's Conor Benn looking like an absolute destroyer on the pads. Just digging into the pads, uppercut, left hook, roll, left hook, right hand, roll. Just looking like an absolute head case. And then you scroll to the next one. Ryan Garcia is just doing some goofy shit again, like. Space belts everywhere. Fair play to him. Royston, Barney Smith. What a performance and what a victory. Shout out to you. Unbelievable stuff, mate. Let's go. And the new IBO World Champion. Chris Pilati, 15 round fighter is crazy. Fair enough. One of the media said question for Dana, and he's the only person sitting at the press conference table. For real. That would be the real reverse, wouldn't it? Just turn around, question for Oscar Willis. What, bro? What do you mean? I wasn't fighting. Just turn around on them, start asking the media questions. Oh, that's crazy. Chris Eubank Jr. versus Kamaru Usman in talks for December, according to Boxing King Media. What do we think of that? Because I don't really like that. No harm to him, like, but Kamaru Usman's knees are shot, like. He's gonna struggle to keep up with that. Like, Eubank Jr. isn't that shit, by the way. Like, no harm. Prime Kamaru Usman will do well, but his knees are gone. Like, what are you even supposed to do there? Sugar Boy Roy. Fair enough. Armin Sorkin wrestling again. Let's go. What is that about? Like, you ever just get that itch in your throat? Every time I go to talk, man, I just get that itch in my throat. I'm coughing. Don't know what that's about. Oh, watery eyes and stuff from that shit. Oh. Yeah, Jan Blachowicz is now on a draw, loss, draw, loss. That was the worst loss, by the way. The last two were decision at least, but he took Alex Pereira split. I remember that. What's Henry Cejudo saying? The fact that Martin Tybura is causing like a oh he just did enough to win to Rakic. Like I thought Rakic would have destroyed him. Not gonna lie, but there you have it. I suppose we see here 15 minutes to the main event. Ade Oladipo, one of the best. Ade Oladipo. I don't know if I did that right or wrong the first time, but regardless, one of the best in the game when it comes to this broadcasting stuff. And he's beside obviously the former world champion, one of our own, Carl Frampton, the absolute legend himself. But yeah, that was brilliant from Starling earlier on, by the way he finished Jan Povic. Um, yeah, not a lot happening. A whole load of like Commonwealth Games fights here, but it's amateur, so things on the night too, isn't it? You got Roach against Pita, is it? Right enough, man. See if he is gonna like beat someone else and be in line for a title shot. Sterling better just fight Alberg, or Alberg can drop the belt or something. All of a sudden, like we've been shocked here by just the random itch in your throat that's just offset the whole game. Like my eyes are now watering and my nose is now like, how does this happen? Like the one, just go to speak a word and the whole shit just starts crumbling here. But we're chilling. Um, well, just you ever just try and like open something and just open the wrong thing? Like I'm scrolling through Twitter and I'm pretty sure I've just accidentally opened CapCut. Like I'm not trying to whip up an edit right now in the middle of a live stream. Yeah. Oh, God, that out of my face right now. Oh, I swear if I opened an ad there. If you haven't seen it already, go check out the edit on TikTok though, the McGregor Aldo one. It's been a minute because it's hard to tell what sort of direction to take on TikTok. Like, if you can't tell, the reason why I sit here every weekend and do these live streams is because I sort of want to commentate. But you know, ads do very well on TikTok compared to like those commentary videos. Even though to be fair, like one of my most viewed ones is like a breaking news one, me talking over it about the Vicioli Moten sparring footage that leaked, but it's hard to tell. August matchups coming from the Ring magazine here. August 1st, which is tonight, for the WBC lightweight title, we have Lamont Roach taking on William Zepeda. We also have Raymond Martala taking on Conseco. It's gonna be a good fight there. That's for the IBF lightweight titles. Maybe a winner there. Winner matchup. Then on the 8th of August, potentially another IBF title coming back to Ireland in the form of Aaron McKenna taking on Oliha. That's gonna be a great one. Sharika Johnson returns undisputed title defense against Dana Thorsland. I'm pretty sure she was like about to be the undisputed champion with the MVP, and then there's quite a few. It was actually quite sad, but she's back. Clarissa Shields takes on KS Scott. Everybody whip out your pen and your notepad. We're doing some research on KS Scott. What division's that? Middleweight titles, WBC, WBA. It's just too good to be true. Like I don't like shitting on Clarissa Shields, but literally, man, so like I can't get my head wrapped around the idea that someone's 5-1 is fighting for the unified middleweight titles. What is this about? Who's her last opponent? Glamour is her nickname. Her last win was a majority decision over Olivia Curry. Olivia Curry coming in with a record of 7-3 and two draws, by the way. That was a majority. Then she drew with Olivia Curry. Then she lost. She's had one win and she's getting her title shots. Crazy work. This is why Clarissa Shields, by the way, always falls short, in my opinion, in the GOAT debate against Katie Taylor. Yes, she might have more belts or she might have another Olympic gold medal, but some of these wins are shocking. Like she made her debut. She ended her amateur career on 2 losses, made her debut, got a decision win, then fought Dasley Robertson, who she beat, who's 12-3. I prefer she's a good record. She beat her. That's a good win. Majority decision. She beats Maka Jean. Then she beats Juana Forn, who's 0-1. Has one fight in boxing. That's that. Then she loses in a rematch to Desley Robinson. Then she draws Olivia Curry, beats Olivia Curry majority decision. And then she's fighting Clarissa Shields. This is ridiculous. Katie Taylor's going out there in her last fight and she's taking on a European champion. Roly Teofimo is going to be a good fight. Then you have Moses Tama and Hrgovic, Garcia, Ben, Canelo, and Billy, which doesn't have an official date yet, but it's rumored to be in October. But Clarissa Shields again with her opponent selection, like, it's shocking. Then you have Amanda Serrano returning. She is the ring WBA and WBO featherweight title. She's taking on Manzur. That's going to be a good fight, hopefully. Then, like I said, you have Teo and Rowley. Then you have Atama and Hrgovic. Mayer versus Cameron for the WBA, WBC, WBO middleweight titles is going to be, or junior middleweight titles, is going to be a great fight. And then Caroline DeBob returns against Amelia Moore. That's for the ring WBC and WBO lightweight titles. It's going to be fun. Like, good lineup for August. Most excited for, I'd say, McKenna and Oleha, because obviously I want to see him win the belt. Amanda Serrano always brings action, but then obviously you have, honestly, I'd say McKenna, Oleha, Rolly, Romero, Teofimo Lopez. Obviously, you got to be excited for Itama, and then I would say Mayer and Cameron is an unbelievable fight too. So I'm excited for those. I think underrated, under the radar ones, I do think that Sugar Johnson and Thousand fight is going to be great. Amanda Serrano will probably put on a show. Clarissa Shields is frauding about her usual. Like, she's just getting wins on her record for a laugh. Like, that's not even a competitive fight. Look how high of a level of an amateur she was. Look how high of a level of a pro she is. And she's out here doing these sort of fights. It's actually a joke. It's annoying too because you're literally right. Like, all she does is run about screaming, "I'm the GOAT," and then fights nobody to prove it these days. Like, she used to being really good fights, but it's been a while. Like, was the last good one was probably Savannah Marshall. Like, come on. See Frank Warren on stage here. We're sort of just waiting now for these fighters. What are we saying here? Armin, Jenny just, I don't know where you'll just find Armin just randomly arresting someone you didn't even know was happening. Just find him out there. Just scrolling it. Scroll on Twitter for long enough, and Armin's probably wrestling someone there. Like Audie McCrory. Some pretty big news broke earlier this week, or maybe it was last week, that the return. I heard that. Sorry, we'll run this back. That Michael Conlon will be returning to the boxing game this time as a promoter, and he's starting his own promotion. Obviously, he was managing fighters with Conlon Management, but now he's fighting or not fighting. Now he's coming back as a promoter, and he's going to be doing shows. He has his own promotion. It's called Conlon Boxing Promotions. Now this is very good for the sport, especially in Belfast. We're really starting to build again. You got people like Potty. Obviously, he has Hammer Boxing Promotions. Then you have Conlon Sports with Jamie Conlon, Conlon Boxing Promotions with Michael Conlon. Then you have Jay Byrne, who did a link up with Conlon Boxing Promotions, and them two are going to aim to put on more shows now in Belfast. Obviously, if you know Jay Byrne, JB Promotions have been doing great work down in the likes of Dublin and stuff like that. We're really starting to thrive again. You got world champions Ando Kikachi. You've got a fighter like Keem Najarko, who's at that world level and just was in a great fight for the world title. We're really starting to do good. So it's exciting times ahead. Mark Dunlop, he's coming along with it. He's got a great star in Kyle Smith. And yeah, there's a lot of names to watch out for. Like I say, Kyle Smith. You have Hijah McMathan. You know, someone I believe is underrated and probably should have been on the Croke Park card. Or I don't know about underrated, but definitely should have been on the Croke Park card. Is Kelsey Leonard. She's doing great at the moment. There's a lot of fighters, isn't there? So take me a while to get around to them. Obviously, earlier on this card, Sean McComb just started doing better and or just started got a good win, but obviously he's trying to get a big fight. He's at that level. And yeah, we're doing good. Pierce O'Leary, obviously. Bit of a comeback I'm sensing here, you know. Bit of a comeback. I mean, we're getting there. Still be fun. Be good. Ocean Dunlop, he's really good. Trying to think. Obviously, you don't want to leave anyone out. Connor Quinn, that last win was spectacular. Unbelievable fight. And it's really, I think the best thing about it is it was sort of worrying. You know, Mick retired. Potty just retired. Tommy McCarthy retired. Carl McKenna's still fighting. He's in a really good fight against Paddy Donovan in the Croke Park card. But he's towards the end of his career. Like a lot of these fighters that you would have went and watched and loved watching are towards the end or they're already retired. And so it was sort of getting to a point with the Irish boxing scene where you're like, is there going to be like a drought here? Is there going to be a lack? And it's turned out the complete opposite. If anything, it's stepped up. So many promoters, so many good fighters, so many young up and coming stars making their way through the amateurs, then coming up to joining the pro game, and now they've got more opportunity than ever. I think, and you got to give a lot of credit too to media. I think, or not media, not me, but there's certain platforms. You know, you look at the likes of All Things Boxing, and I get irishboxing.com. Everything in this scene in Ireland, the north of Ireland, Northern Ireland, that whole sort of that whole sort of scene, both sides is really working together really well these days, and I'm looking forward to see how it turns out. And yeah, and the fighters are like I've met. I mean, you look at I've been to about 10 shows, 11 shows over here, and I haven't met one fighter yet who's been disrespectful or been rude or anything in victory or defeat. Everyone I've met's been sound, every promoter, every fighter. So it's really good to see that now we're building to a level of success that will end in many great victories in my opinion. I think the likes of Kyle Smith and stuff like that there, I think they're really going to come along in the future and do well. I think Kelsey Leonard honestly is maybe going under the radar a bit in terms of like, you know, but I think very soon that she's going to be fighting for titles and then eventually getting out there on the biggest stages of all. But we see the tail of the tape for this one. O'Leary is 26. Mark Chamberlain is 27. 5'8" versus 5'9". Then you have they made their debuts a year apart. Pierce O'Leary's got that power in his hands, as he's known as Big Bang. 19 wins, 11 KOs, but then 17 wins and 12 KOs for Mark Chamberlain. Obviously lost Josh Padley. Let's see. You caught lacking on a left hook, and Pierce O'Leary's going to put you down and put you out probably. So we'll see. We'll see. You know. Ando Kakachi's another fighter. This is what I mean about forgetting names. But Anto Kakachi's obviously world champion as well. So we're doing good over here. It's really good to have the big promotions back too. Like Queensbury were back in March, and obviously MF Pro were here. Then last year that was in the form of Wasserman. Then obviously Matchroom's coming back, and they're doing the big Crook Park card, which is going to be insane, absolutely insane scenes. Truly deserving for I think one of the most humble fighters ever. One of the best fighters ever in terms of everything. I mean, Katie Taylor is just the goat. But, but we're really we're really building. Like it's good to see. I think the one thing I want to say the most, I'll be honest, everyone that really does well in the amateurs, I really want to see them get that final step in the pros and become world champion. I think that'll be the one thing because we do so well in the amateurs, and then a lot of the times it doesn't translate fully to the pro game. I think the potential is there in a lot of fighters. Reese Owens is another really, really good, sharp, up and coming prospect. We're doing good. We are doing good, and it's great to see. But anyways, here comes Mark Chamberlain. See that clip last night of Islam trolling Justin Gaethje about the shape he's in, and he's standing there with they're standing there with Kamaru Usman too. Someone said a lightweight, a welterweight, and a middleweight. All that all look the exact same size. Wait, all that look the exact same size, with the lightweight being the heaviest one. Fair enough. Justin Gaethje, man, he should just retire. Honestly, by the looks of it, to prefer he could get revenge though, because I think Usman Nurmagomedov is going to be coming for that title. Here comes Big Bang Pierce O'Leary. The reigning, defending IBO world champion. A lot of people don't count the IBO belt, but it only doesn't count to promoters and all the big fighters in boxing until they win it or their fighter wins it. And then it counts. So it does. All of a sudden, you see Anthony Joshua wearing the belt. Katie Taylor wears her one. Then you have Bivol winning and carrying his one. So if they're going to carry it along with the main ones, then how can it not count? See here in the background, obviously Steve Collins, big fan of Big Bang, former world champion himself, as I was saying, beat both Christopher Eubank Sr. and Nigel Benn. What a fighter he was in his day. He caught Eubank Jr. lovely, so he did, in one of their fights, or Eubank Sr., sorry. Eubank was sort of taunting a bit, and Collins just hit him a right hand to the sort of the chest and just knocked him over. Wasn't like a big knockdown or anything, or really nice clean body shot, but he caught him lovely, caught him joking about and paid the price for it. It was a knockdown, so here. Here's Larry in the ring now, coming off a really good win, really good stoppage win over Maxie Hughes back in March in the maybe the co-main, but definitely, or no, I think Ryan Garner was a co-main or something. But back when Anto Kikachi won his world title in Dublin. Dublin's seen a resurgence too. You see Pierce O'Leary here. Anto was there in March. Mick was there back in September. Doing well, as I was saying. Anything else happening here? Twitter? Or just waiting for the introductions and stuff now. Big Bang, the nickname goes. I'll be honest, I thought Big Bang had his shorts on back to front there, but I don't think he does. Uh, Shout out Marvin Vittori on that one. Never forget. Cafe get the win. I seen earlier on in the week the Cafe was just closed Twitter. The Cafe was like complimenting Bam, and I was like, yeah, no wonder. Because like is like game plan. He sort of ran obviously, but his game plan was obviously to run around the ropes and to try and stop Bam's main thing where he cuts the angles with the crazy footwork, and he was still able to figure it out and do it anyway. So I was thinking like you gotta give him the credit because he just fully mainly annihilated him. Like three judges here, but I don't think they're going to be needed. The referee who better be locked in because there's been some dodgy ones tonight and last night. Free arena, free arena. Almost Triber getting things underway here. Whoa, let's not recommend Spider-Man. I'm not trying to get it spoiled on me yet. How about no? I just say Michael Owen trend. Alright. Gary Cully K was trending. There's still been no update on Lee Reeves, so I don't really know what's happening there. If anything comes through, I'll keep obviously updated. But as of right now, haven't seen anything. Yeah, there's still nothing. So Mark Chamberlain getting introduced here. Here he is, Pierce Big Bang O'Leary getting the introduction. Who obviously a lot of support for him. Everyone's there for him tonight. Main event in Dublin in his home city, the Three Arena. Very good team around him too. Gonna be a fun one. The PFL interviews here. Remember whenever I was in Belfast and we were all doing our interviews, we were in the middle of interviewing would you in the main event? Can't believe I forgot his name here. JJ Wilson. We were in the middle of interviewing him and it was like about to be my turn and then all the lights cut off and the mic cut off and all the speakers. Yeah. Had to hand him my like microphones that I use for interviews. Got it done. I believe he's out with a knee injury by the way. It was speedy recovery to him. He was sound. Here we go. I'll end the poll here. Um, Pierce O'Leary wins this one. I think I might have just deleted the poll, yeah, but whatever. I got Pierce O'Leary. People have Pierce O'Leary. Let's see how this one goes. I'm expecting some big power early on. Let's see. Round one underway. Pierce O'Leary going straight for that left hook. He does get caught over the top with the right hand, but nice job from Mark Chamberlain. O'Leary is pretty solid footwork too. He deflects that shot out of the way. Oh, really good right hand from Mark Chamberlain, or left hand, sorry, he's a southpaw. O'Leary sort of circling into that straight left, which obviously you're not really supposed to do, but goes for it again. Good head movement that time from Pierce O'Leary. Good body shot from O'Leary. Needs to watch. Still dangerous fighter, Mark Chamberlain, 19-1, so, you know, 17-1 maybe it was. Nice hook around the guard there. If you let Pierce O'Leary start getting into the inside, start unloading body shots, you know, it gets dangerous. So this is a great game plan so far from Mark Chamberlain. And nice trade there. Couldn't really tell who landed cleanest. Nice body shot from O'Leary. See, this is where it gets interesting inside in the clinch. Nice footwork that time from Pierce O'Leary to evade the body shot from Mark Chamberlain. Misses that one too, so he does. Slip in, head movement, footwork, trying to work his way into range here, Pierce O'Leary. A lot of feints, misses an overhand, gets caught with a hook on the inside. You know, he's got the nickname Big Bang, so he's going to go for it. Nice step in hook there. The thing about that punch too is it's planted. A hard shot. Head movement again from O'Leary. Job. O'Leary just trying to find his range at the moment, getting caught though on the counters there twice with the right hand or the left hand of Chamberlain. Nice hook from O'Leary, nice job there too. Gets caught again though with that straight left from Mark Chamberlain. Don't want to get caught with that too many times. Obviously quite good power. 12 KOs out of 17 wins, so really good power to his name too, Mark Chamberlain. Once upon a time was Turkey Al Sheikh's favorite fighter. It's round one to Mark Chamberlain. Alright, here we go. Looking at round two now. Round two underway. I think O'Leary has to do better now to get on the inside and maybe not get his hit as much of those counters. That was nice from him there to avoid shots. Nice step in shot from O'Leary there and goes to the body with that one. Obviously, if you're Chamberlain, you're going to look to keep your range, stay out of range really, and then anytime Pierce O'Leary falls short, hit him with a counter, big shot. You know what I mean? But Gonna be hard to do. Pierce O'Leary's sharp. There's a nice jab from Chamberlain. Now he's going to the body. I mean, this would obviously be probably a career high for him as well. He's got big wins before, like, don't get me wrong, but lost to Padley, drew with Rafferty. This would be a pretty big win right here. He's got good boxing, and in the last one, he sort of beat his opponent up, but a lot of the times, one shot from Pierce O'Leary can change the direction of this fight. But he is fighting a fellow power puncher, so nice couple shots there, though, on the inside from O'Leary. Getting his hands up, blocking the responses, and dodging the responses from Chamberlain. Nice straight right from O'Leary there. Great shot, head off the centre line, right down the pipe. Nice hook now from O'Leary. Nice uppercut on the inside, though, from Chamberlain. Misses the double jab right hand, though. Nice shot to the chest from O'Leary. Nice hook trade there. Maybe Chamberlain got the better of it, though, and he lands another straight left on O'Leary. Nice straight left or straight right from O'Leary, though. Counter shot. These two might just go at it here, to be honest. Nice body shot from O'Leary. You can tell by the way he punches, he's a hard puncher. Like, nice overhand, and that one stumbles Mark Chamberlain. He's back on it, though. Oh, O'Leary missed an absolute KO punch there. Oh, shit, down goes O'Leary. Big overhand. He was on it. He was also, like, going backwards already, I think. I think his nose is broke, to be honest. Or not broke. No, his nose is broke. His nose is definitely broke, to be honest, but I don't know about that. I want to see that shot again. Oh, he's hitting. Now he's hitting him here. He's hard, though. O'Leary's hard here. Body shot now from Chamberlain. Chamberlain trying to close the distance. Just, like, fully shoving his elbow in his mouth, like. Blood from the nose. The broken nose, I believe. Anyways, Pierce O'Leary. Need to see that count because O'Leary was sort of leaning backwards, but he got whacked an absolute overhand, so he did. I'm not trying to open cap cut again, please. I want to see the replay here. Here's O'Leary mightn't even have got hit. No, he definitely got hit, but he got shoved off balance and then hit, and it's a knockdown, which is tough. Enjoy some ASMR here too. Chamberlain putting on the pressure now. O'Leary's nose is broke, by the way, because it's swelling. He's swelling under his eye and everything already. I seen in the corner, so that's usually the indicator. Like, his nose did look a bit wonky to me too. So no, that usually doesn't matter. Though. It does here, like, by the looks of it. Fisher gets in the inside. Mark Chamberlain's really sharp tonight with the counters, combinations, taking heavy breaths. So misses that shot, lands a nice right hook though, and now left hook. O'Leary stumbled again. Way, oh, huge uppercut for Chamberlain. O'Leary's hurt. Pouring on the pressure here. O'Leary gritting through it though with the nose gone, I'm pretty sure too. Chamberlain flicking out that jab now. O'Leary's got to try and set up that overhand he landed in round two. Even though he got dropped, he did stun Chamberlain with that. Chamberlain now stepping in with his own shot. Or that big left hook either. You got to look for. Nice straight right though from O'Leary. Wiping away the blood from the nose. Marching forward. Looking for that shot, although it is sort of playing into the game plan of Chamberlain. He seems to be pretty happy. Countering a huge uppercut. Down goes O'Leary again. Also looked like a trip, like, but whatever. It's a huge shot, like. Body shot now from O'Leary. Chamberlain trying to step in. Nice straight right, though, from O'Leary and a jab over the top. Great work from him there. You know, he's from Dublin. He's in his home city. That's a load of shit there. Everyone in the crowd is backing him. And he's not going to give this one up easily either. That's another 10-8 round for Chamberlain, 2 in a row. I don't know what's happening in this fight, but the Irish guy should be winning, yeah. That's what I was thinking there, like. But he's got to watch fun shortened shots like that. Still, though, early in this fight, he has been dropped. He is obviously damaged, but he's got the power to pull off a comeback here. Just needs to find a nice way of doing it. Balls low with that body shot. But Chamberlain pulled him in at the same time, I suppose. Chamberlain lands a nice right hook left hand. He's sharp tonight. Nice body shot from O'Leary, who's walking forward here. Watch it get countered. Uppercut probably. Feinting now. He gets hit again. He's missing his punches. Come on, O'Leary. Find that shot. Come on. Body shot. Nice shot. And a straight right. Straight right from O'Leary. Been a few mix up of the feet in here. Nice body shot from O'Leary though. Now he gets stuck in on the inside. Can't seem to get rid of the jab though of Chamberlain. Referee talking about back of the head when I'm pretty sure he punched him in the body, but whatever. Nice double jab from O'Leary. He's getting back into it sort of here. Let's see if he can keep that up, and hopefully he does because of what I just said there. But oh, gets hit with a clean jab. Nice footwork from O'Leary that time to get underneath and out. Nice double jab from O'Leary. Still backing Chamberlain up. Obviously he's in sort of a counter punching style at the moment though. Body shot from O'Leary. Now he's ripping to the body. Now Chamberlain seems to be folding over a bit, but he comes back with a right hook. Straight left from Chamberlain. Jab from O'Leary. Nice straight right from O'Leary. Fires it back to the body with the uppercut. It was blocked though. Nice jab again from O'Leary. Now the nose of Chamberlain seemingly bleeding here. This is a great fight. Overhand from... Oh, right hand over the top from O'Leary now. Now he's backing up Chamberlain. Body shot goes in. Needs to watch the counter so he lands another right hand. And O'Leary, or Chamberlain, sorry, is now taking deep breaths through the mouth. Body shot. Body shot back from Chamberlain. Nice left hook over the top though from O'Leary. Round 5 underway here. Way better fourth round for O'Leary. I mean, it had to be compared to the last two, or else that probably would have been it. So Chamberlain maybe on the front foot a bit more now. Frampton gives that last round to O'Leary, which I would agree with. But Chamberlain's up big already. I mean, wins the first round, definitely. I guess 2 knockdowns. Pierce O'Leary's probably going to have to look for a knockout in this one, because the scorecards will be hard to recover, especially if he goes down again. But now he fires the jab to the head and the right to the body. Nice defense from O'Leary that time on the right hook of Chamberlain. The left hook. Honestly, man. Southpaw just... Oh, nice left hook over the top from O'Leary. Brilliantly set up. Fired it to the body. Then Chamberlain goes to go back with his lead hand and bang over the top with a left hook now. Great work from O'Leary that time. And that's the shots he's looking for. Trying to cut the angle for the overhand. Getting hit back though. See if he can... Nice left hook again on the inside from O'Leary. Uppercut now. Right hand ripping to the body. It's the definition of biting down the mouthpiece here from both these fighters, to be fair. Nice job from Chamberlain. Great. Overhand just falls short. Maybe hits the chest for O'Leary, who leans it or lunges in with a double jab and gets it off. Now he's looks more determined than ever, to be fair. Marching forward still. Uppercut misses. 3-punch combination misses for Chamberlain. Need to watch the right hook of O'Leary here, circling into the right hand. Body shot from O'Leary, straight right. It's weird the way sometimes he throws that. Like, I think when he threw the body shot there, he switched southpaw. Lead. Nice hooks from O'Leary. Jabs with the top though from Chamberlain. Well, Chamberlain was sort of fighting counter style anyway, so I think maybe he should have went on the front foot a bit more whenever he hurt O'Leary there in the last, in the second and the third, because now he's tired. His nose was bleeding. O'Leary's marching forward on him with seemingly the energy for it. Huge left hook over the top. Don't even know if it landed, to be fair. Body shot left hook over the top for O'Leary. That time it lands. Chamberlain throwing back after fouling a little bit. Referee, just keep shouting to yourself there, bro. Nice straight right from O'Leary. I'd say that's 3-2, but obviously he's got 2 knockdowns on him, like, so it's gonna be a rough one. Better again. How he does it look tired already. Bang, where's the left hook? Round six underway here. O'Leary going straight at it. Chamberlain coming back. There's a jab over the top. For someone that doesn't have the reach advantage, O'Leary's jab is working surprisingly well. He goes in with his overhand, doesn't get it. Body shot now from O'Leary. I mean, that could be the thing as well. You're looking, if you're Chamberlain, probably towards the big left of the head or the big overhand right. If he fires one of those to the body, it's going to hurt you too. Nice double straight right there from O'Leary into the jab. Strange combination, but it worked. So there we go. Oh, that left hook over the top's getting close. Like, there's a lot of leverage on that punch too. No wonder he gets the knockouts with it. He just stands his base and then wings it over the top. You gotta watch that one. Like, nice jobs over the top again from O'Leary. Still trying to walk his man down. Goes to the double right hand, left hook. Doesn't get anything. Still maybe just falling short out of range, O'Leary, on the big shots. But the jab's working better. He's hit with a left hook and a jab. Goes to the body, gets hit though. Oh, there we go. Huge overhand right for Pierce O'Leary. Walks in now and throws that left hook. Now he's putting it on Chamberlain, who's looking to counter. Nice uppercut there from Chamberlain. Not overly hurt. O'Leary still needs to be worried. Or not, yeah, well, worried, yeah. Wary, I was supposed to say. Good head movement from O'Leary that time. Nice job from Pierce O'Leary. Nice double right hand from him again. Trying to work the body on the inside now. Chamberlain talking to him in there. Nice job from Chamberlain on the right hand, and the nose is busted again for Pierce O'Leary. Very bloody this fight. Those white shorts of Chamberlain are starting to turn red at the front. So nice job from O'Leary. Great shot there. Uppercut left hook misses for Chamberlain. Left hook for O'Leary. Gets caught in the inside though, and he's hurt here. Manages to stay on his feet. Throw Chamberlain off him. Double right hand again. Misses though that time. It's really the range at the moment that's causing the problems for O'Leary. At least them walking into shots and stuff. Huge left hook over the top though from O'Leary, and that's the punch he wants. Sort of hit the side of the head that time, but if that hits your chin, it's going to be a long day. Probably your man's around again. I know. I know, but it's his foot there that causes that shit again. His foot was on the inside of your man's foot, and he went to lean back, and then he goes off balance. His nose is vultured, like. Literally, they just cleaned his nose up, and he leaned his head forward, and then the blood started pouring out of it again immediately. Like, that's rough. Nope. Frampton has it 58-54 to Chamberlain. I think the left hook was open there for O'Leary, but there he goes with it. For the shots that he's taking, obviously the damage to the nose and stuff, O'Leary's still pretty like bouncy on his feet at times. He's gonna need one of those big shots though, and he gets two right hands that time. If he could get Chamberlain to end up circling into that big overhand left, but he lands it straight right there. Nice straight right again from O'Leary. Starting to figure that one out on the inside. Goes left hook over the top. Needs to watch he doesn't get caught here though. For a distance fighter, Chamberlain is very good on the inside. Nice body shot from O'Leary. Goes to the left hook to the body, gets it, but doesn't get the one to the head in the second. Oh, gets caught again. Needs to watch run in like that. Nice body shot there from Chamberlain to be fair. Yeah, from Chamberlain. Nice right hand from Chamberlain again, or left, sorry. But again, doesn't get it. Starting to lean on O'Leary. O'Leary trying to get rid of the blood in the nose, but I think you can see the swelling more around the eyes now. Broken nose in the first round or the second round isn't too ideal, like, so the fact that he's still even fighting in the seventh is crazy. Left hook O'Leary. Chamberlain's down. Body shot. Body shot and down goes Chamberlain. He's on a knee here. Gets up. He got hit with a sneaky body shot before the big left hook and he went down. Here comes O'Leary now on the front foot. Gotta get one in before the bell goes. O'Leary gets a knockdown now. There we go. Body shot. Yeah, he might have been delayed off the left hook to the head, but I thought he got him to the body before it, and then he sort of just leaned over and then took a knee. Body shots can take a second to sink in, like. We see. It's him that law there, that body shot, see? And he went immediately. So. And then that bang in the middle of the chest. Yeah. 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 Big left hook over the top too for O'Leary before that. Perfect body shot right down the middle. Round 8 coming up and a change in the tide now in this one. A good thing for O'Leary is too that those body shots have been landing easier than the ones to the head. And the effect of body shot lasts very long, so this could get interesting quickly here. Chamberlain starting off this round strong, just keeping the range, keeping the distance, but then goes O'Leary again to the body and again. And you got to think where that shot hit him. Probably winded him a bit, sort of right in the middle of the chest. Pretty much perfect. It was right below. He gets him there. O'Leary still walking forward here, defending all the shots from Chamberlain, who's going to be extra tired now. There's a left over the top from O'Leary. Chamberlain comes back with a jab. Left hook to the body now for O'Leary and a right hook to the body. Chamberlain firing back, but you got to see, I mean, I think his hands were trying to cover his body there. He fires back though. You know when someone gets hit to the body and they tuck in a bit? I was saying that before he started throwing back. O'Leary marching forward here. Can he get that big right to the body again, to the middle of the chest? Chamberlain misses the left hook there. In comes O'Leary with a left right over the top. Then the left to the body now from O'Leary. Nice job over the top from both fighters. O'Leary going to be looking for that detrimental right hand to the solar plexus again. There he gets it there. Straight right that time. It's a great shot to throw too if he wants to double up to the head. He manages Katie Taylor. Nice left over the top there. Straight right from O'Leary now. Couple of shots raining in here from O'Leary. And I mean, who would have thought? Broken nose in the second, down in the second, down in the third, and O'Leary is the one marching forward, trying to get this with everything he's got. And doing well. Goes the body again at the end of the round here. Mouthpiece did it, or was that him? Alright, here we go. It's going to be round. Is this 8 or 9 now? Round 9. O'Leary seeking another knockdown, potentially a finish. But at least another knockdown probably needed for the Dublin man. In the crowd there, Anto Kakachi. Fight that's become very interesting to me now is that Sean McComb matchup. Card Frampton has still got Chamberlain ahead by 1 point, but O'Leary runs forward with a flipping 2-3-2 combination there, or 2-1-2. He's gonna have to throw that right hook to the body here, and your man's backing up. Yep. O'Leary unloading to the body. As soon as I said that, he threw 3 of them in there. What does this referee want? O'Leary misses the left over the top. Great uppercut, great timing there from Chamberlain. But nice straight again from O'Leary. He's trying to cut Chamberlain off a bit better here. Who's still firing back, but keeping his hands very low while he's at it. Could be dangerous. O'Leary ripping to the body, ripping over to the head. I mean, the damage he's talking, the fact that we're in round 9, those shots have a lot of shots have a lot of power still in them. Like, so, you know, you gotta think O'Leary could catch this. Job from both fighters are probably better from Chamberlain though. Nice double on the straight again from O'Leary, double on the backhand. It's an interesting combination, but it's been working for him pretty well tonight. His face, his nose is definitely broke, by the way. Nice body shot from O'Leary, and he's unloading now. And he gets the left over the top on the break too. Right, sideways. And Chamberlain trying to work the jab again, trying to keep the range. 50 seconds left in this round now. We say here, O'Leary maybe just standing a bit more here in the centre. Needs to watch. Yeah. Face bloodied up. Nose probably broken. Eyes swelling. But that's not going to stop him. Nice body shots again from O'Leary. Gets caught in the inside, but he's unloading. And they're like, come on. He's getting close. He's right there with it. His combinations, some of the big punches are missing by just a centimetre or two. And if those got through, it would be flipping danger time for Chamberlain again. But O'Leary doing very well here. He's caught in the jab there. Chamberlain just trying to stop and look at him. I'd say get back to your corner. Yeah. I don't know. Can't see his eyes. Round 10 underway here. Irish legend Steve Collins says he has it even going into the last three. Says O'Leary needs to get at least two of them. He is still a knockdown short of Chamberlain, which, I mean, maybe the first one was a bit sly. Yes, he hits him an overhand when he's going down, but he shoved him. Art Frampton has it even too. 84, 84, even. The thing is, when you're Mark Chamberlain and you're a counter puncher, whenever you land, it's going to look alright. But when O'Leary's marching you down the whole round and then he's repping combinations and stuff, it looks better to the judges, I'd say. But maybe we still won't need those scorecards. O'Leary trying to land the big one to the body, coming over the top of that left hook. Chamberlain on his bike does not want those body shots at all. I wouldn't either, in all fairness. Straight to the body again from O'Leary. And again. The hands are low from Chamberlain, and this gets dangerous now. O'Leary coming over the top of the head. You got to think the right hook to the body's coming here. He goes straight to the body. He's going to get him. He's hurt, Chamberlain. Firing back, though. Body shots are getting to him in this round. O'Leary did nice there to avoid and hit back, but here comes Chamberlain with a left hook, and O'Leary's hurt. O'Leary's badly hurt. He's done. It's over. Referee jumped in before he even hit the ground, like, but whatever. I'd love to see a rematch of that. Not because it's controversial or anything, not controversial or anything, but I'd actually just like to see that. It's a great fight. It's a great fight at that level too. The IBO title. That's probably the career biggest win for Mark Chamberlain there. I haven't seen there's O'Leary there. Not happy. I want to see the replay here and like sort of what happened after to fully get like the full picture here. There we go, Pierce O'Leary. I mean, you got to give credit though, Pierce O'Leary here. I mean, broken nose by the looks of it in the first round, judging by the bleeding and then the swelling under the eyes. Or the second round, sorry. Down 2 knockdowns, fought back, got a knockdown back, and he's nothing but, I mean, this is incredible here, really. Huge respect between these two, hugging and stuff. No complaints from O'Leary. Let's see the replay here. Now, Chamberlain lands before this, then he lands an uppercut on the inside. A left hook, 1-2, and another couple. O'Leary went down. I want to see a continued replay from a different angle to see how quickly he got up and what he was like when he did. I know. No, it's here. And then the referee punched him in the head for good measure, but here, do you know what to do? Just cut the replay off every single time to him. He didn't really. He's on his back foot, like. He got hurt before that, and then watch the referee here. The referee slapped him in the face and all. But can we get a continued replay? Of course we can't, because Chamberlain landed an uppercut and we've only seen it 4 times. Great work from Chamberlain. Great finish. Great finishing instincts. Great accuracy. Great accuracy from the referee too. But we're not going to see what O'Leary was like trying to get back to his feet or anything. What a win for Mark Chamberlain. Belt over the shoulder and all. I'd love to see a rematch of that. There we have it. Mark Chamberlain and the new IBO champion of the world. That's a huge step right there. But I wonder, was the rematch clause in there and can they run this one back? You got to think with a fight like that and a storyline now and the champion looking to get his belt back. Also getting the knockdown in there. It's not like he got dominated. Was doing very well. Just got caught at the end. I think there's a case for a rematch. See how the nose is like. Chamberlain holds a hand up of O'Leary. You got to be, I mean, you got to give credit, like I said on Twitter here, credit to both of them. I mean, what a performance from both. What a fight. All right, there we have it. Here's O'Leary, Mark Chamberlain. What a fight! What a war! The absolute grit from both fighters. Chamberlain coming back from a brutal body shot. O'Leary coming back from 2 knockdowns and a broken nose in the first 3 rounds. What a fight! What a war! And the new Mark Chamberlain gets it done around 10. We're going to see a rematch, though there is a rematch clause and it's in the contract. And I think Pierce O'Leary is going to do everything he can to get that one back and to get his title back. But what a night of fights. Go through it. I mean, O'Leary, Chamberlain, what a war. Then you had in the co-main event, Bellotti against, was it Barney Smith? My bad on the, if I pronounced that bad, but it wasn't, no, or wrong, I meant. It was Barney Smith. Then, before that, previous to that, you had the, hold on now. You had the return of one of the brightest prospects now, 3-0 in Adam O'Lanian. He's looking great. Really sharp job. Can't wait to see him back. Then, before that, Carnes stopped Kelly. That was a great performance. A great stoppage over a tough fighter too for Carnes. He gets it done. Now he moves on. Fiel got a brutal KO over O'Brien. Really nice shot to start the main card. Then Bobby Flood, he returns, gets a KO. He's looking special. Bit of a shaky one at the start for Hamed, but he gets it done. And yeah, gets it done over Orban. I thought he was getting hit quite a bit at the start, and then whenever I come back, he got the knockdown and went on to win, obviously. Before that there, Carrigan stopped Murray. Great performance from him. Referee, slow as flipping anything in that there. Slow as a snail, not one to get to the stoppage. But it is what it is. Hopefully Murray is all good. And then there has still not been an update on this, by the way. I would have updated by now, but I have not seen anything. I have not heard anything. Gary Cully gets the last round victory over. Gary Cully gets the last round victory over Lee Reeves. Sorry, I've just got my attention stolen by something here on Instagram. But right, do this properly here. By the way, Gary Cully gets the last round stoppage over Lee Reeves. Lee was doing well, winning the fight in my opinion. Went out there, got dropped at the start of the 10th, and then it was a brilliant 1-2 from Gary Cully that put Lee Reeves out. Now, I've still not seen any updates, and because they cut the camera to the wide angle, I don't know if Lee Reeves did get up, but I don't think he did. He got stretchered out, and there has been nothing from the fight. There's been no update, and it was a very long time ago. You know, the prelims started at 4 o'clock. That was the third fight in, and they were all going very quick. It was probably like 5 o'clock or something. So hopefully we get some news soon, and hopefully it's good news, and that Lee Reeves will be okay and make a good recovery, and you know, get a comeback. It was a great fight. Maybe we could get that going again, but at the very least, hopefully Lee Reeves is all right. Sean McComb gets the win, 6 rounds, 60-54 in there against Anton, the Argentinian. Great performance. Would have loved to have seen him and O'Leary move on to fight each other after that main event, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen now because there's a rematch clause in there, and I'm sure Chamberlain would love a trilogy if he loses in the rematch. So, unfortunately for Sean McComb, unless someone quite stupid from America just walks into the wrong play again, it could be a while before we see him in another big fight. And then we have the start. Arthur beats Frost. That was a good stoppage from him too. But there we go. Overall, great card, great night in Dublin. A lot of great performances. Last note: hopefully Lee Reeves is all good, and we hear from him soon, or we hear something soon. But as of now, there is no updates there. But yeah, that's going to be all. And that's going to be it, yeah. What a fight, what a main event. Let's go. Hopefully we get that rematch going. Here's where he didn't even think he got knocked down at the first. He did get shoved and then hit with an overhand. Second one was a good uppercut. But yeah, that's going to be all. Like, subscribe, follow for more SCS Combat. It's been a great time. 2 live streams. We'll see what I'm at later. Maybe I'll be back for Roach versus Peta. Maybe I won't. But that should be a great fight too. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Loved it.